Welcome to What's Up with What's Up. With us today is our supplement expert, Brian Watson, and I'm your host, Lauer, here to talk to you today about, what's the topic today?
Today we're actually going to be talking about coffee as a pre-workout.
How convenient. I just happen to have a can of coffee. So coffee is a pre-workout.
It can be used as a pre-workout. Coffee is great, especially in the morning time if you're getting up, trying to get some motivation, get to the gym, have a cup of coffee. A lot of people are a little bit skeptical as to other pre-workouts. They're not exactly sure what's coming in the pre-workouts as far as supplementation goes, synthetic products, things like that. So this is a very safe and natural route to go.
Well, that's important too, because as you're picking up different pre-workouts, that's just it. A lot of them, of course, have a label on them. They all should have a label on them. And many of the companies may or may not be following exactly what's on the label when they put it into the product. So we want to make sure that we do get quality products. But if you do want to go the natural route, like you said, coffee's a good way to get that caffeine bump in the morning naturally. And how many milligrams of caffeine would you get in, say, a typical serving of coffee?
Usually one serving of coffee is about 80 milligrams of caffeine.
Okay, and that is not the 32-ounce or liter and a half of Starbucks style coffee. That's more of a normal sized cup of coffee then.
Yes, it is.
And what are some other benefits for our viewers here of coffee?
Coffee actually acts as a natural fat burner as well. This is going to set the pace of calories burned throughout the day, especially if you're taking this along with your workout early in the morning. It does boost metabolism, and on top of that, it is a dietary suppressant, so you're not going to be as hungry as often. And also, along with all these benefits, coffee actually has a high amount of antioxidants in it to help boost your immune system as well.
Now, it sounds like all you should drink is coffee, but there are some negative effects if you overdo it. What are some of the negative effects of too much coffee?
Too much coffee can actually lead to jitteriness. It could lead to nausea, dizziness. It could also lead to dehydration if you're not careful with your water intake as well.
Or nervousness when you don't know what to do with your hands.
Yes,
things like that. so that's the wrap there. When it comes to coffee, when used in moderation, it can help you have better workouts, can help you burn more calories and get into better shape while being more alert, but again, in moderation.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, well, that's What's Up with What's Up. You've heard it before. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I'm taking mine. You're going to take yours? As you know, on Fitness California Style, we're all about getting outside and moving. And moving is great, you get a lot of great cardiovascular activity, but stretching is important as well. You don't want to lose that flexibility. So today, Dr. Stacey Naito is with us to go through some stretching exercises for the hamstrings. So if you could show them first just the regular hamstring stretch, bending at the waist and falling forward. You're going to breathe in and then exhale as you drop down, stretching the back of the legs, and then just relax that neck. Let the head just fall down, lengthening through. There we go. And you're going to hold this stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds and then slowly roll back up one vertebrae at a time. That wasn't a karate hack. I was actually just mimicking the vertebrae, stacking one on top of the other. So anyway, that's the basic hamstring stretch. Do you feel the stretch through the back of the leg?
I sure did. I sure
She's being
did.
smart with me, but you will feel that at home if you do that stretch. Now, let's focus on one leg at a time. So let's go ahead and just put one leg forward. Okay? And then we're going to just bend forward over that leg individually. Same idea, flat back, drop into it, stretch through, hamstring is stretching, breathing through the movement here, breathing through it, holding for about 15 to 30 seconds. That gives you time to relax and let the muscle stretch. And then we're gonna roll it back up slowly. And then we'll switch legs, other leg forward. Of course, if you do one side, you wanna do the other. Otherwise, you'll be walking in a circle due to an imbalance. Exhaling on the way down. Stacey doesn't think I'm funny, but that's okay. Hopefully at home you're amused a little bit by my comedy or lack thereof. All right, holding that stretch, and you should feel the back of that leg again. Do you feel that stretch kicking in?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. And then slowly rolling back up. Good. And we're going to do one more hamstring stretch. Let's go feet wide, toes pointed out slightly, and we're going to bend to one side over for the hamstring stretch. So again, we're getting some lateral displacement here, but we're still stretching that hamstring. And you actually get a little groin stretch as well. Holding for, again, 15 to 30 seconds. And then we're gonna roll it back up. Again, we're always rolling up on that spine, letting it stack up naturally. And then to the other side. I know I'm in the way. Stretch, breathing in the nose, out the mouth. And again, as you breathe out, just let that stress release. And then slowly roll back up. And there you go. That's the hamstring stretch. You feel that through the back?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So remember, when you're out getting your cardio on, to get your stretch in as well. In summary, for the hamstring stretches, there are 3 major variations that we'll be working on. You want to bend at the waist with feet together for the standard hamstring stretch, exhale on the way down, and hold the stretch for about 15 seconds. And then slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. The next stretch, what we're going to do is put 1 leg forward, 1 leg back, and lean forward over the front leg. Stretching that hamstring yet again, but focusing on 1 leg at a time helps you get extra emphasis on that leg. And then we finished with another variation where we spread the legs, turning the toes slightly outward, leaning over 1 leg at a time. The idea here is we're putting the leg in a slightly different position, which is going to stretch the hamstring from a different angle.